Imagine stepping outside after a summer storm, and instead of raindrops, the sky is falling with frogs or fish. Sounds like the plot of a strange sci-fi movie, right? But this isn't fiction, it's real. From small towns in Honduras to coastal cities in India, people have witnessed animals quite literally falling from the sky. Frogs, fish, even spiders. It's bizarre, unsettling, and completely unexplained. Scientists have theories: waterspouts, strong updrafts, freak winds. But the truth is, no one knows for sure. Why does this happen, and why? In some places, more than others. Welcome to the Humans Archive, where today, we're diving headfirst into one of nature's most surreal mysteries: animal rain. You're watching the Humans Archive, the channel where we dig up the weirdest, wildest, and most mind-blowing phenomena from every corner of our strange little planet. From forgotten history to bizarre natural events. If it makes you say, "Wait, that really happened," you're in the right place. Today's episode: what causes it to rain animals? Is it just a freak weather event, a rare meteorological fluke, a sign from something bigger? Or could it be something even stranger than we think? Let's find out. What is animal rain? Animal rain is exactly what it sounds like. Reports of small creatures like frogs, fish, birds, even worms or spiders, quite literally falling from the sky during or just after storms. It might sound like folklore or exaggeration, but these events have been documented all over the world, from rural villages to modern cities. They're rare, sure, but they've happened often enough, and in places far apart, that scientists can't just shrug them off. So, what's behind this strange phenomenon? Coincidence? Weather gone wild? Or is nature hiding something we've yet to understand? Real-life reports from around the world: Honduras and the city of Euro. Something strange has been happening for well over a century, since the 1800s. Locals have reported a phenomenon known as lluvia de peces, or rain of fish. According to residents, at least once a year, usually between May and July, a heavy storm rolls through, and once the skies begin to clear, the streets are suddenly littered with live fish, not falling while you're looking, but unmistakably there, on the ground, flopping and fresh. Locals gather them in buckets, cook them, and share them with neighbors. It's such a regular event, it's turned into a cultural festival. Kentucky, USA. Rewind 1876. In the quiet town of Bath County, something even stranger happened. On a clear March afternoon, chunks of red meat, yes, actual meat, reportedly fell from the sky. Two local men claimed it happened right in front of them. Without warning, scientists who studied the samples disagreed on what it was. Some said it was lung tissue from a horse or sheep, others believed it was cartilage. One theory suggested it may have been regurgitated by vultures mid-flight, a grim possibility, but still debated to this day. Japan, 2009. During a rainy stretch in June, residents in multiple cities reported something bizarre: dozens of tadpoles falling from the sky. There were no ponds or rivers nearby, just streets suddenly littered with tiny, squirming amphibians. Weather experts were baffled, and while wind currents were considered a factor, no one could confirm exactly how or why it happened. Australia, 2010. In the desert town of Lajamanu, hundreds of small white fish rained down during a thunderstorm. This wasn't near the ocean or even a major lake, just dry, dusty outback. And yet, fish were everywhere. Some were still alive, and these aren't one-off events. Similar stories have emerged from India, Spain, the Philippines, even England, across different cultures, climates, and centuries. So, what's really going on here? Are these all just freak weather coincidences? Or is there something more mysterious at play? Something we still don't fully understand? Stay with us, because next, we're diving into the science behind animal rain, and separating the facts from the folklore, the science behind it. So, what's the most widely accepted explanation for this bizarre phenomenon? The leading theory points to something called tornadic waterspouts. These are rapidly rotating columns of air. Imagine mini tornadoes that form over large bodies of water like lakes, rivers, or oceans. When a waterspout becomes strong enough, it can actually suck up small, lightweight creatures from the water's surface: fish, frogs, crabs, even small turtles in some reports. Once lifted into the sky, these animals can be carried for miles, suspended within the storm cloud. Eventually, when the system weakens or moves inland, it drops everything it picked up, sometimes all at once, and sometimes scattered across large areas. It's the meteorological version of "what goes up must come down." And while it might sound unbelievable, it's scientifically possible and, in fact, documented in weather phenomena around the world. But waterspouts aren't the only suspect. Inland, where there's no ocean or lake nearby, scientists believe strong winds, gust fronts, or powerful updrafts associated with thunderstorms could play a similar role. These winds can scoop up swarms of animals, especially extremely lightweight ones like frogs, insects, spiders, or worms, and send them airborne. The higher and stronger the storm, the farther they can travel. Most of the time, these airborne hitchhikers go unnoticed. They fall back to Earth quietly, or in places no one's watching. But every so often, the conditions align and hundreds of creatures rain down at once, turning an ordinary storm into a scene straight out of folklore. It may sound like a myth, but science tells us it's very real and still not entirely understood. But why just one animal type at a time? One particularly strange detail about animal rain: it's rarely a mix of species. Almost always, it's just one kind of animal. A storm might drop hundreds of frogs but no fish, or just fish, no birds, no insects. This oddly specific pattern actually supports the leading theory: waterspouts or strong wind events pulling animals from a single source, like a pond, lake, or coastline, rather than snatching them randomly from the landscape. It suggests the phenomenon is selective in a way that lines up with science, not just chaos. Of course, online, it makes for a fun headline or a viral video. But if you're living it, it's less cool: mystery of nature, and more, what the heck is happening on my roof? Imagine stepping outside to a yard full of flopping fish or frogs, literally bouncing off your car. Unbelievable? Maybe. But real? Definitely. The mystical, and while science has offered some compelling theories, waterspouts, updrafts, powerful winds, and even gathered bits of meteorological evidence to support them, the truth is, animal rain remains one of nature's strangest mysteries. It's rare, unpredictable, and still not fully understood. And that's part of what makes it so fascinating. In an era where we can track hurricanes in real time, predict storms days in advance, and view the planet from space, nature still finds a way to surprise us. It reminds us that we don't know everything, that the world still holds secrets, weird, wonderful ones. From frogs falling from quiet skies to fish flopping across sun-baked desert roads, animal rain challenges our expectations. It blurs the line between science and story, and it's one of those rare phenomena that makes you stop, smile, and think. This planet we live on, it's wildly, wonderfully bizarre. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Earth's weirdest weather events, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Humans Archive community, where the strange is always welcome. Got a bizarre mystery or unbelievable story you think we should explore next? Drop it in the comments. We're always listening. And if your mind's still spinning, check out our next episode, The Town That Vanished Overnight. Until then, stay curious, stay weird, and stay human.